All right, let's try this again. Let's see if the chat box is working. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Let me know in the chat. What's up, guys? Can you hear me? Am I too loud? Am I loud? Am I good? Am I good? Oh man, technical issues. Everybody loves them, right? Well, if you can hear me and see me, just give me like a thumbs up or something in the chat so that I know. Hope everybody is doing good. I just decided to go live for maybe like an hour or so. I got some listings I'm working on. It's kind of been rainy and muggy all day. So I wanted to jump in here, and if anybody had any reseller questions for me, possibly answer them, get a couple listings done, and just be productive. So I've been doing some family stuff today, and yeah, so I'm ready to do a little bit of work and kick off the weekend. Hope everybody's doing good. It's 5 p.m., almost 5 p.m. here in Orlando, Apopka, Florida. And yeah, just wanted to say hi to everybody in the chat. Colby, what's up, my man? Drifter Thrifters, what's up? Tim, I can speak, what's up? Shopaholic Inc., what's up? Dervish and Rooster, how you doing? Jason D, what up? Robin, how are you? Ryan Jensen, my man, what's up, buddy? It is rainy. Maricela said everything's good. Thank you so much. Red Dirt Picker, what's up? Jeff Hoffman, how's it going? Jay Wonders in the house. Gloria's in the house. Joey Bada Bing 22, what up, Joey? I just decided to go live for a couple minutes and just do a little reseller live talk and listing couple things. So I'm going to get started here with my first item is what is it? Some type of Mickey Mouse something or other I have written down here. It's a Mickey Mouse t-shirt. Well, I'm going to start with this actual Connecticut Huskies t-shirt. I just didn't write it down on my paper. I got some clothing that I need to list, and I don't like just sitting down and listing clothing, so I figured I could get on here and chat with you guys while I list some clothing. So yeah. Angry Mom Flips, what's up? Right on time while I fold laundry. Let's go. Shopaholic, nice shirt. Thank you. I've been enjoying the Disney stuff. I've been picking it up on Instagram and on eBay for pretty good prices. I've been sniping some of them. So yeah, I've just been enjoying picking up the vintage Disney stuff. And I'm not like into the grails. Like I'm not paying no $500 to $1,000 for a shirt, but yeah, I think I paid $8 for this on eBay. So I was like, single stitch, $8, nice striped Mickey shirt. I'll take it. So, all right. So I'm going to list this Connecticut Huskies. Connect I cut is how you spell it. It is raining, guys. It's been raining like almost all day. I posted my first video, but it's only 4 minutes. Holly, that's awesome. It doesn't have to be long. You got it out of the way. I'll have to definitely check that out. Colby said, Joey, I found a nice Yankee shirt at Ross yesterday. Sadly, I know you don't fit medium. So what's everybody doing today? Let me know in the chat. What are you guys up to? 5 p.m. right now where I am. We got dinner in the slow cooker. Kids are watching a movie while it's raining. I just replaced parts in my toilet because it was leaking. And now I'm going to do some listing. So I got to find me a sell similar for this Connecticut Husky shirt. It's just something I've had for a while. So I just got to get it listed. It's not anything crazy, but it's a basic vintage Connecticut Huskies t-shirt, probably a $15 or $20 shirt, but I've put off a couple of these items for a while, and I just figured, let me get them listed. So that's a long sleeve one. I don't want that. What's everybody doing? Sniped 3 $30 Thermaflex NBA hoodies this morning. They should sell for $100 each. Nice, Colby. Who's cooler, Josh or Joey? Neither are cooler than the other. They're both my best friends. How's that for you? All right, let's do this listing. The answer is not Drew. Thanks, Tim. I really should have been editing a YouTube video, but I figured I'd get these listings done first. I've got 2 videos I need to upload, and I've been slacking on the editing. Maricela said, I've been picking up Guitar Heroes this week. Found 8 so far. My local Goodwill. That's awesome. Snowing in New York. My husband's shoveling. Oof. Rip. I do not want to be that guy right now. I'd rather be inside in the rain. My hand is like on my microphone. I'm going to move it a little bit. So let me know if that affects the volume at all. Jay Wonders said, have you ever tried to sell something that is a bolo for others, but you've had no luck with it? Something... I haven't really tried selling something necessarily that I can think of. But there have been many times where I see other people picking up stuff and I don't have any interest in it. Like jewelry, I see people pick up those like jewelry lots all the time, like the junk drawer lots and the vases at Goodwill full of jewelry. And I don't really like picking that kind of stuff up because I know nothing about it. I know a lot of people have good luck with stuff like that though. So I'm always willing to learn new things. I mean, if someone shares that they're able to make money from a bolo, for example, I'm definitely always willing to pick it up, but I just have not had much luck in that area of like what's his name? Flipping a Dollar on Instagram. He sells like electric handicap wheelchairs and stuff a lot, but I have not seen what's the word? I've not seen one at a good enough deal for me to take that risk and try to sell it, if that makes sense. All right, let me finish this listing and then I'll copy paste it to Poshmark. I'm making sure that I'm doing listings, guys. That's the main goal here. So I promise I'm not ignoring anybody. Have I done my taxes yet? No, I haven't, but I have a accountant and I should be getting all of that done probably next week. I'll be working on it. Yeah, Tim, he does sell some crazy stuff. So all right. Let's list this puppy. I think I'm just going to go $19.99 free shipping. It's just a basic Yukon Huskies shirt. Nothing crazy. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to do flat rate shipping of $3.99. I know it'll probably cost me around $4 or $5 to ship, but I'm really not into the whole free shipping thing that much, unless there's major competition. Reek and Flipper, what's up, my man? How are you? Red Dirt Picker said, I found 2 Guitar Hero guitars the other day, but all of the comps said they were worthless. Are there certain ones we should be looking out for? Yes. The Explorer model, XPLORER, it's like white and it's kind of shaped like an hourglass almost. That one for Xbox 360 is very valuable. They're mostly wired. That one's one of the best ones you can sell for anywhere from like $50 to $75 super quick. The wireless Rock Band ones that look like this, the Fenders, that don't need the dongle. These ones do really well if you find the ones that don't need the dongle for Rock Band, like I think for Xbox One or Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. Tim, correct me if I'm wrong if you're still in the chat, but the ones that don't need the dongles sell really well because they obviously don't need the dongles. And a lot of times when you find them at thrift stores, they don't have the dongles. But every Guitar Hero guitar has a model number on the back, usually below the battery cover. So you can normally type in those models. A lot of guitars are worth a lot less if you don't have the dongle. So that can definitely take the value out. If you don't know what a dongle is, like this is one, for example, for like a Nintendo Wii. So you can just be on the lookout for those, but they all have different models. So Landshark Picker, what's up, man? Appreciate you stopping by. Hope you're doing good. Stacy, just a girl who likes your channel, not a reseller. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by or hanging out, however long you're going to be here for. I'll have to make a video on like which Guitar Hero guitars are the most profitable. Maybe Tim and I can do a collab on that or something and talk about it. But Xbox 360 for sure. Let's see, like the Rock Band 4 sets. If you find any Rock Band 4 guitars or sets, I missed one on Facebook Marketplace for $50 the other day, and it's like a $400, $500 set. So I was pretty sad about that. But it happens. You got to be ready to snipe when the snipers come out. All right, let's get this cross-posted to Poshmark. No, there's an extra picture in there. I don't want that. Why is there an extra picture? There we go. Yeah, Xbox 360 does not need dongles at all. That's why they're easier to sell and they're more valuable for the most part. They connect wirelessly through the guitar. There we go. PS3 and PS4 guitars all need dongles. Xbox One Fenders don't need the dongle, but Guitar Hero Live guitars are the universal ones, but they have dongles especially for each system. Yeah, and it's like a little USB. The Guitar Hero Live are the black ones that have like the 6 buttons on the top, like 3 and 3. Those ones are usually the least valuable from what I've seen without the dongles, because each one requires a different little USB dongle. So, yeah. Tim probably could explain them better than me, but maybe we can like do a StreamYard like this where we can like get on and share them together, since we both always pick them up and sell them. Tim, if you want to do that, send me a DM on Instagram and we can work that out. I think that would be a lot of fun to do like a collab and just talking about Guitar Hero or just things in general like that. Size, large, brand, majestic, color, blue and white. I'm not going to stay on too long, guys. Maybe an hour or a little bit longer. But Joey, read questions while Drew lists. No, Joey's got to work. Joey has got to work. Giancarlo, what's up, my man? Hope you're doing good. Thanks for stopping by. Andre Santos said the ones from specific brands. Yeah, like Kiss, Aerosmith, for example. There's certain ones from Nintendo Wii that require the dongles, and then there's certain ones from Nintendo Wii that only require you to put the Wiimote inside of the guitar. Like there's a slot. There's a slot just for the the controller, the Wiimote. Those ones tend to sell really well, like the Aerosmith, the Sunburst one, and the white one are normally $30 to $40 guitars, like super quick. They're not the most expensive, but they sell very, very fast because they don't require dongles. So, Liz, you got to get that guitar listed. Easy money right there. Easy money. All right, that shirt is cross-posted. I'm going to just put it up on Depop real quick because I can do it super fast on Depop. And then we'll go to the next item. Category, menswear, tops. Subcategory, t-shirts. Size, large. Brand, majestic. Item price, $20. Shipping, $5. That's done, baby. Listed that fast. Colby, are you talking about the size of the Mickey Sorcerer shirt in the back? I think it's tagged large. It's either large or one size fits all. It's on the 80s character fashions tag. Nice, Maricela. Yeah, remotes are one of my favorite things to sell when you can find the good ones because they're usually like 50 cents to $1. In general, is there a general place where the dongle goes? It usually goes on the console. So like this plugs into the USB port on the back of the Nintendo Wii. On the PlayStation 2, it's in the front, for example, where the controller would normally go. And on the PlayStation 3, wherever the USBs are, depending on which model you have, it just plugs into the USB port. Liz, nice. Awesome. Made your first sale on Depop. I enjoy Depop. I don't do a whole lot on there, but I do enjoy it. Like, for example, I've got this like, I don't know if it'll focus. I've got this like random, I found this coat. See if it'll focus. It's probably not going to focus. Anyway, the inside, like the hood and the lining is like an Aztec blanket lined jacket. And this kind of stuff is like random brand, but vintage sells really well for me on Depop. So Resell Wizard said, what are your biggest reselling goals? To be 100% debt free by the end of the year. I'd like to pay off all my debts through reselling and my real estate business, or my real estate with having my license. And to do over $100,000 in gross sales this year. On just eBay. I hit that last year between all platforms, but I'd like to do on just eBay over 100,000. And I'd like to hire an employee and maybe hire someone to also edit my YouTube videos, just because I don't really enjoy the editing part. We were talking about this in a podcast with Josh, Harry Tornado, and Joey, that I would rather list than edit YouTube videos, and Josh would rather edit YouTube videos than list. So I think I want to get to a point where I can hire somebody to do like my ship, kind of like what Callie does for Rally Roots. She does some of the editing for some of the videos, and she does like the shipping and the packing, and she does a lot of other stuff too, listing and stuff. But I'd like to get to a point where that would be a goal for me. That way I can be outsourcing, making bigger deals. I want to obviously like scale the business. I don't want to just be selling one-off items the rest of my life. So I want to scale it where I can buy wholesale. I can make business partnerships with other people. So Robert, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. Philly Flipper, what's up, my guy? Did you hear about Carson Wentz going to the Colts? What are your thoughts about that? Are you happy or sad? Papton has smashed the like button. Thank you, my man. Appreciate that. If you guys haven't hit the like button for me, 54 people in here hanging out, doing some listings. Maggie Sport vintage coat jacket. Let's see. There's really not a whole lot on this. So I don't even know where this brand came from, but it was only like $5 and it was a really cool jacket. So I just figured I'd put it on here. There's one listed for $15, but it's a completely different type of jacket. So I'm going to list mine high. Happy he's leaving. Sad we got nothing for him. Yeah. Yeah. Carson Wentz kind of just, I think, started to fall apart recently. And I don't want to go too much into sports there because I'm no expert by any means. But yeah. I thought I took a picture of the inside lining of that jacket. Did I not? Rip. All right, I will have to get that. Maggie Sport. Blanket lined. I think it's like a fleece blanket. This is a weird one. This is normally not stuff that I pick up, but it was just a really cool jacket, so I figured I'd give it a shot for the price. Fleece blanket lined bomber. More like a barn chore jacket. We'll try that and see what happens. Nope, not gray. You go too fast and you hit the wrong color. Clobo Jim, what's up, my guy? If I haven't said, hey, what's up, dude? I think I saw you, or I think I said earlier, but if I didn't, you're my boy. I think Joey and I shouted you out the other day in a video or a listing or live listing or something, and you weren't there, but we're like, where's Globo Jim? I said, Globo Jim, if you're watching this, you're my boy. I hope Carson Wentz does well. My struggles are with Jimmy Garoppolo staying on the field unharmed. Yeah, there's a lot of quarterbacks that just seem to keep getting injured, like Alex Smith, and it's just Andrew Merritt, new to the channel and love it. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Kayla said, I've been digging your podcast while I'm working. Full-time vintage seller here. That's awesome. Do you sell on eBay or Depop? Where do you sell at? Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for listening to the podcast. Tave, what up, doe? Hey, what up with my hoodie? How long until those are going to be ready? I want to wear it. Today would have been a perfect day to wear my Tesla Picker hoodie. Because it's like cold and rainy, and would have loved to have it. I can't wait to get it. You guys go subscribe to Tesla Picker. If you're not, you probably are. He's the man. Philly Flipper, Carson Wentz, those is like those shoes you posted from Goodwill on your story yesterday. Yeah, that's one way to do it. Favorite video game hunting channels? I really like Chase After the Right Price, and I like Hyphy Gold, Topher. I think Topher's got a really good channel for video games. I'm trying to think of anybody else. What's his name? Phoenix Flipper, Caleb. He's got a pretty good channel too. I'm not into Amazon though, so like I'm not as into his content because he does a lot of like Walmart clearance and GameStop clearance games and orders them online and then flips them on Amazon. And that's not really my game, so it doesn't really interest me in my content. But I like Chase and then Hyphy Gold too. I think he's underrated for sure. Any day now, Dave said. Nice. I can't wait to get it. You were in Florida, baby. That's awesome. You sell on Instagram and your website, Peachy Vintage YYC. That's awesome. I'm going to go give you a follow right now after I finish this listing. I don't know a lot of people that are full-time Instagram sellers, so that's awesome. That is really cool. Let me finish this listing because it's kind of a weird one. Very good. No rips or stains. Hooded with an awesome Aztec fleece lining. Measurements in the pictures. Sorry if I'm missing the chat. I will catch up. There it is. Any day now. Can't wait to get mine, Dave. Tesla Picker, loved your kids on your new car video, said Liz. The stuff Chase After the Right Price finds at yard sales seems too good to be true. The stuff he finds everywhere seems too good to be true. He's like, I traded a Nintendo Switch Lite for $10,000 worth of Pokemon cards. Who's your favorite thrifter and why is it me? My favorite thrifter is Tim Osborne to Thrift. I love how he goes on trips to Utah and buys lots of stuff and sells it for lots of money. I love you, Osborne to Thrift. Anyway, favorite thrifter? I don't really have a favorite thrifter. I actually don't really watch a lot of the thrifting channels, specifically like just because the content is like, I normally like to listen to something. So I either listen to podcasts or I listen to like other people's what sold videos or like unboxing videos types of stuff. But yeah, so I don't really have a specific favorite thrifter. I've really been enjoying Flip the World on Instagram with all their dumpster diving stuff. I think that's really cool. Jason, why did I make the cart video? So my previous video before that, I was thrifting, and the first Goodwill that I went to, I left the shopping cart in the parking lot. I popped it up on the curb next to my car. I didn't leave it in the middle of the parking lot, but I left the shopping cart in the parking lot. I have no excuses. I shouldn't have done it. And someone left a comment on it. And then I put it on my Instagram. I kind of made it a bigger deal than it should have been. But I started to ask people about someone that left a comment and said the shopping cart theory. Look it up, dude. Return your cart. And I didn't know what that was, but it's apparently this theory that if you don't return your shopping cart, it tells a lot about your character as a person. If you're a person of good moral character or bad moral character. And I did a poll, and a lot of people said they believed in it. And so I just decided to make a fun video kind of returning the shopping carts just for fun. And so hold on a second. My rack in the back is moving. What's up? I'm doing a video. What's up?
Well,
This is my son, Asher, everybody. So that's why I made the video, is just because a bunch of people were giving me a hard time about it. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to make a video returning shopping carts. This is my son, Asher. Say hi.
Hi.
Say peace money.
Peace money.
All right, what's up?
Well, the steamer is leaking, and the tent fell over, and the steamer is leaking.
Okay, can you pick it back up?
Mom did, but she just came to get you. She
Okay.
just told me to get you.
All right, I'll come fix it in a couple minutes, okay? Close my door on your way out, please. Tim said I deliberately flip my cart over and leave it in the middle of a parking lot. Yeah, basically. But what kind of jacket is this? I don't even know what it's called. I shouldn't have even. This was a weird one. It's kind of like a. I'm just going to put other. Definitely no brand. It's tagged as small, but it fits like an extra large almost. So I'm just going to see what happens. You never know with stuff like this. It's just a cool item. I need to find Peachy Vintage before I lose that measurements. I got to put them on Depop because you can only put 4 pictures on Depop. All right, that's listed. We are going to move on from that item. Drew, fix that steamer. We built a tent for my son to like kind of camp out in, and I used my steamer as one of the things to like hold the sheet up, and I guess it fell over. So where did Kayla say that? Right here. Peachy Vintage YYC. I want to just put that up here real quick. If anybody wants to go follow, I have no idea who that is. I've never followed her before, so you guys go follow her. Peachy Vintage YYC. There it is. All right, cool. Nice. Got a really cool curated page of women's clothing. Oh, I love these types of jackets, Kayla. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but I saw a couple of these the other day, but at a thrift store, but they wanted like $30 to $40 each for them. I was like, they're tripping. So anyway, I just gave you a follow. I'll be on the lookout to constantly check out your stuff. Okay, where did I miss some stuff? Scores Galore said, if I did thrift videos, you would just see me mad at the end of every video. Thrifting is dry in my area. Yeah, thrifting is dry for me too. It's you got to just keep going. You got to keep putting in the work. You got to keep checking thrift stores. You got to go to new areas. Like this video I'm about to put out, where if you follow me on Instagram, I got the GameCube and I got some really good pots and pans and some other stuff. I didn't share all of it, but it's because I went to a totally other side of town that I've never been to thrifting, and I ended up finding some really good stuff. So maybe you should just branch out of like the general city that you live in and go another city away, even if it means driving an hour. It could be worth it. You know, Tim does that. He takes like a 3-day trip and goes to Utah in a completely different state. So Speaking of moral character, what I miss? Do you reach for stuff on high shelves for short people, then take the item and walk off too, Tim? You guys. Hey, go smack the like button. Yeah. I found a Kate Spade wallet on the top shelf. Probably an employee who hid it. Yeah, probably. Oh, Canada. Cool. YYC is Canada. Cool. Cool. All right, I'm going to do the next listing. In the meantime, you can also check out on Instagram Tim's new video on how he picks up puppy collars and resells them on eBay because he's apparently the best thrifter in the... I mean, Tim is the best thrifter. He's the man. He makes the most money. He doesn't cheat. He doesn't lie. He doesn't steal. All his thrift stores have good prices. Swamp Picker, what's up, brother? Just doing some listings. Hanging out. Hope you're doing good. All right, next up, I'm listing a vintage Disney shirt that I found. It's just a little Mickey shirt right here. Nothing crazy, but it's, I don't know why these cameras don't like to focus. See if that'll work. There we go. Just a little striped Mickey shirt. I love finding the vintage Disney stuff for sure. Vintage Disney Mickey shirt. What's everybody doing for dinner tonight? What are your plans? Let me know in the chat. Chat it up. Chelsea Sunshine, what's up? How's it going? Resell Wizard said, Canada gang. Diana said, what up, Drew? How's it going? So what you're saying is Tim steals from puppies. If I lower my brightness? Okay, cool. Thanks, Colby. Appreciate that. My cats made me do it. Tim is such a funny guy. You're a fun guy, Tim. I gotta find a vintage Mickey shirt that matches. Mine is not Velvet Sheen. Why can't I find a simple Mickey shirt that I can copy? There we go. I found one. Katie Reeds. What's up, Katie? Let's go. Jessica said we had pork loin in the Instapot. Let's go, baby. List perfectly or Vendu? Neither. I use my hand. Meaning I take my hand and I copy and paste my eBay listing onto Poshmark and Depop and Mercari. Do you have vintage clothes that you prefer to only post on Depop? Or do you cross-post everything to eBay? So, Ghost Poop, what's up? Thanks for stopping by. I post everything on eBay and then I slowly cross-post it to other platforms based on what platform I have good experience selling certain items. So, for example, shoes I put on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. Vintage t-shirts I put on eBay, Poshmark, and Depop. Vintage or like jerseys, sports jerseys go on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. If I find a pair of like Doc Martens or Harley boots or something like that, I usually put those on Depop as well. I cross-post a lot of like the urban streetwear, like popular stuff like hype shoes and things on Depop as well. But I don't sell a whole lot of shoes on Depop. So, but I do sell a lot of shirts and jackets on Depop, and I really enjoy that. Mickey Mouse striped t-shirt, size small. I wish this shirt was bigger. Unfortunately, it's not. So I put it on my eBay store. Why is it saying I have 4 selected? Where do you have the best sales on vintage shirts? eBay, Depop, or Poshmark? Honestly, probably Instagram. I probably sell Instagram or eBay probably. I mean, eBay's my main bread and butter. But Depop is just hit or miss. I just post it on there because it's easy to copy and paste on Depop. It only takes 4 pictures and you copy paste the listing and it's done in a matter of seconds. So I really don't mind doing it, but and their fees are only 10%. So I enjoy Depop. I think it's a cool platform. Single stitch shirt, pit to pit, 21.5, shoulder to hem, 25 inches. I should have used my reseller ruler, but I forgot I had it. So I took measurements of these listings the other day. This is probably just a $25 shirt. Thanks for the heads up about Facebook Marketplace and Rock Band stuff. Listed it and got a sale for $180 and it was local, so no fees. Let's go, Tim. That's what I'm talking about. James, what is up, man? How you doing? Is it raining where you are? It's raining in Orlando. I never find any type of Pokemon stuff. It always gets wiped. Question. Has anyone had someone use your photos in their listing and what did you do? I have not had that yet. However, I don't think that it's allowed. Depends on the platform. I don't think it's allowed though. So you can message that person and tell them that they're not allowed to use your pictures or you will report them. But I don't really know how that works. It's never happened to me. And even if someone did use my pictures, depending on the item, it probably wouldn't be that big of a deal to me if it's the same item, but it was just my picture with their measurements or something. So I don't know. It doesn't seem like something to sweat for me. Haven't even found a single vintage shirt yet in all my trips. You'll find one. You just got to keep looking. It takes a while to pin them out. There's a lot of companies out there like Aeropostale, Hollister, and Polo Ralph Lauren that are doing single stitch on new shirts. So single stitch doesn't always mean it's vintage. So just be careful with that. You got to make sure you check the tag, make sure it says made in the USA. Usually a lot of vintage shirts from the 90s are dated. So you will be able to see the date printed somewhere on the shirt. So yeah, just be aware of that. What's single stitch? Are you being sarcastic, Tim, or do you not know? Let me cross-post this t-shirt. Joey, are you still here? I haven't seen you since the beginning, buddy. Category, men's, shirts, tees, short sleeve, size, small, brand, Disney. I'm cross-posting this to Poshmark right now, and then it will go on Depop. I might be going Instagram live with my buddy Bob Dabra tonight to actually run some vintage t-shirts. So if you are interested in that at all, you can check it out. Follow my boy Bob Dabra on Instagram. And we might go live together and just run a couple of t-shirts, have some fun, hang out on the Friday night. Size small. Whoa, no, I got to change the shipping on Depop. Oops. You don't do clothes, so you're being serious. Okay, so single stitch is one way to date vintage t-shirts. Let me see. Let me grab this one off my shelf. The one I'm wearing is single stitch, but I don't want to try to slam it up against the... Okay, here's your lesson in vintage. Now, both of these are vintage t-shirts, but you'll see the difference here. So This is a double stitched shirt, which is what most new age shirts have. If you see on the sleeve there, you can see there's 2 rows of stitching on the sleeve, and it's on the bottom as well. You can see, let me try to get that to focus. You can see that there's 2 stitching rows. It's still a vintage shirt though, but it wasn't old enough that, like, typically pre 1995 for the most part is when shirts were single stitch, like 70s, 80s, all the way up to the mid 90s. And then they started doing the double stitch, but you'll still see shirts that are dated like 99, sometimes all the way up to 2000 being single stitch, but it's usually early 90s and before. And then this, you can see 1 row of stitching. That's called single stitch. So you will see that this one is not dated, like I said earlier, but the Disney didn't really date any of their clothing. But if you look at like anything else, like a vintage sports shirt that is like a Green Bay Packers shirt or something, you'll see it says like 1994 on the bottom next to the name. But you can see like the tag, for example, on this one, if the Mickey will focus. Come on, Mickey. Right there, it says made in the USA. That's something that you want to look for on the tag as well, is the made in the USA for vintage stuff. Should say that. And then the stitching on the sleeve and the hem. So sometimes you'll find a shirt that's single stitch on the sleeves, but double stitched on the hem. That can still mean that it's vintage. But most of the time you want to see a tag. If it's a screen printed tag where it says like Disney and it's inked on here, it's 100% not vintage. Screen printing happened like after 2000. And so that's one way to tell as well. I don't think I have any t-shirts that are dated, but hopefully that helps. I don't think I have a shirt like right in front of me that's dated. But again, if you look at like shirts, you'll see it normally like right here on the bottom, it would say the date. Sorry if I'm missing stuff in the chat, but hopefully that helped. Sandy, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you coming into the chat. Did I get that listed on Depop? Yes, I did. Okay, we're ready to move on to the next item. What's the best place to sell my vintage classless adult magazines? I do not know. There is a like adult section on eBay, but you have to list it as that. There you go, James. Newer shirts have the double stitching. All right, sorry if I'm missing anything in the chat. I want to go back. Jesse, let's go! Thanks for stopping by. Baldy Pal Picking, what's up, Adam? Driving and listening. Hope you're doing good, man. He is cranking out some serious videos. He's putting out like 2 videos a day. Has anyone come across a buyer that accepts an offer, then requests cancellation, but wants to deny the cancellation? A buyer that accepts an offer. So you sent out an offer and then the buyer accepts it and then requests the cancellation, but wants you to deny the cancellation. It could have been an accident. If they tried to do it twice on the same item, I just wouldn't send out offers to that watcher. Depends on what platform you're talking about, but if it's on eBay, I just wouldn't send out an offer to those watchers again, or you can block them, I think. Not to take any way away from your video, Drew, you did a great job, but Rally Roots has a great video of how to tell the difference between new and... Oh yeah, Ryan is very good with vintage. Ryan has a whole video, you're right, on identifying vintage t-shirts. So if you want an in-depth video about that, you can definitely go check it out on Rally Roots channel for sure. Screen printing started in 1990 with Michael Jordan. I'm talking about specifically the screen printing on the tag, not the screen printing on the shirt. The screen printed tag. So like you'll see right here, this is a paper tag, like a Velvet or a Sherry's Best tag. Tags, they stopped like putting paper tags on or fabric tags on the back, and a lot of companies in the 2000s and up started moving towards screen printed tags. That's what I was referring to. But actual screen printing, I believe you're right. Just sold a sock slider of all things. Let's go! Scores galores. What's the highest price vintage t-shirt you've sold? I recently sold a vintage t-shirt of a death metal band for almost 200. I think I've sold one higher than that before, but I can't remember specifically. I don't find a lot of vintage grails. So I'm not really like a grail hunter, if that makes sense. I'm not in it for, hype or anything like that. So man, my Instagram is blowing up. So I don't know if it's you guys or not. But if anyone's messaging on me on Instagram, I'm trying to keep up with the chat. So I'm just sorry if I'm missing your messages. But over 200, I've sold a vintage t-shirt for sure. Yeah. I thought I would take a break from taxes and do a few listings. Nice. It's awesome. Why is this scrolling? Nah, I'm like way far away. Okay. I just opened my first Pokemon pack and there's a Pikachu Holo. Should be selling for 40 to 50 on eBay. Got my first listing for tonight. Let's go, Jessica. That's what I'm talking about. That's awesome. Is that your private collection on the wall? It's some of my collection. Yes. The rest is in my closet. I can show you guys a couple pieces if you want to see them. But I should be doing listings. 57 people in the chat. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you have not. Update on the guy that wants you to print the return label and ship it back. If you go to my Instagram, I shared something about an hour ago. He's threatening me with feedback extortion, saying he's going to leave me negative feedback. So now I'm good. I should be covered by eBay, but I sent him a message on eBay for business. So I should be protected now that they're threatening me. I think it was a scam though. Upstate Scavenger Robert sold a 1981 Coleco Pac-Man game for $325 plus shipping. Let's go! That's awesome. Congratulations on that sale. I actually have a couple Coleco games I need to look up. Call it Favor. What's up? How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. I think I saw Amber resells too. Did I miss your yeah, there we go. Watching while I package up some plates. Hope these don't break. Ugh, I stopped shipping China after one China sale. I sold it for $225 and it took me like an hour and a half to pack because I literally bubble wrapped and then foam padded and then bubble wrapped each individual item. Again, it was like a 28-piece China set. I said never again. I trust Drew as much as I trust Rally Roots when it comes to shirts or most things. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. Bluegrass Picker. How is the shed? Shed's going good. I got a little bit of organizing to do this weekend on it because I've been listing a lot. Shed updates. I actually was at Lowe's today looking for some insulation. So once I get that figured out, I will make an update video and show you guys the rest of my inventory and how that's going. I was in the process of hiring an employee. He backed out on me. I had like a whole listing station set up and everything. And he worked for me for one day and then quit. So I had a YouTube video about it. I lost the footage somewhere in my GoPro. And so I'm really sad about that. But I'll make an update video soon. On eBay, are you supposed to use square mode for photos? I use square mode, yes, because then you can use them for Poshmark as well. So I just use square mode for everything. All right, I'm going to do another listing real quick. And if you hear noise, it's because it just started raining really hard again. So, yeah. Kayla said, appreciate the follow. Going to go eat some lunch. Have a great weekend. Hey, guys, make sure you go check out Kayla's Instagram. It was Peachy Vintage YYC. If you're looking for some female vintage fashion. Joey and Rue, what's up? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I am a bad boss, apparently. That's why he quit. Did you list all the shoes? Yes, I did. They are all listed, except for like 3 pairs of boots. Everything's listed. Square mode. Drew is the man. A great help to noobs. You are not a noob if you're selling $325 games, buddy. You're killing it. Let's go. All right, next item. Vintage, ironically, Green Bay Packers sweater. This was a really cool Green Bay Packers sweater that I picked up. It's like a felt, like raised graphic. It's going to be hard to find another one like it. So if you guys have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comments section below, or in the comments section. It's not a pre-recorded. I'm so used to saying that. Got to find a similar sweater. Let me look at the pictures of the one I got and see. Oh, starter. I can try that. That should help. There we go. That gets me a little closer to what I'm looking for. And mine is a size medium. So I'd like to find one that I can sell similar without having to edit that stuff. This one will work. I love the sell similar feature on eBay. That is one of my favorite things. What light stand or light box do you use to take pictures? Well, I bought a ring light on Amazon, like just a basic one, but I hardly even use it. I normally take a lot of pictures on my desk with this. It's just the cool white bulbs. It's clamped to my desk, and then I just shine it like this, and I take pictures on my desk right there. Normally, these are just shelving units from a bookshelf that was getting thrown away that I took. And for clothing, let me see if I can fix this now. And for clothing, I just use, no, I want it to be like that. I'm trying to not have this in the shot. So for clothing, I just mainly use natural lighting on my floor. But I got this ring light. Dominic from the Primetime Treasure Hunter YouTube channel shared that there was like a coupon for these ring lights on Amazon, and I think it was like $50, and they're normally $150 or something like that. So I picked up one of those ring lights, but yeah, I don't use a lot of fancy equipment. I just use what I have. Have you had any experience shipping things on Facebook Marketplace? Yeah, I sell on Facebook Marketplace all the time. It's one of my favorite platforms to sell on. I really love Facebook Marketplace. So what's your question specifically? And I'll try to answer it. I like Facebook Marketplace because they make it really simple. You can either use Facebook's pre-created labels, kind of like Mercari, or you can ship on your own and choose the shipping price that you're going to either charge the buyer or offer free shipping. And it's pretty much as simple as that. So I really like Facebook Marketplace. The fees are super low, sometimes none. And just a great platform. Good exposure. Product, sweater, brand, starter, color, green. Condition is pre-owned. Very good. No rips or stains. Raised felt like graphic. And the starter patch and logo on the sleeve. Pit to pit, 24.5 inches. Shoulder to hem, 25 inches. Do you use Pirate Ship or use their labels? Okay, so normally I don't use Pirate Ship. I use Facebook's shipping for anything less than 5 pounds. And anything over 5 pounds, I normally charge the buyer myself, and then I use GoShippo.com. Like I sold a GameCube, or not a GameCube, but PlayStation 2 bundle recently, and it was like 12 pounds to ship, and I used GoShippo.com, and it cost me like $13 to ship. It was really cheap. So Swamp Picker, thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. Have a great weekend. Hope you make lots of sales. So normally anything below £5, I use Facebook because it's relatively cheap, and I normally charge the buyer anyway, so it doesn't really affect me because the buyer is paying for the shipping. Sorry if my hat looks kind of goofy. I feel like hats don't look good on me frontwards. Like, it makes my head look big. So, but I don't know. Maybe it's just the lighting. My hat looks kind of goofy, but whatever. Whoa, not $299. $29.99 for this sweater. I think that's a good price. How do you deal refund? That happened a lot. Can you reword the question? I don't really understand the question. How do I do refunds? It depends on what platform you're referring to. Mercari and Poshmark, they usually step in and either approve it or decline the return. Jesse, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Have a great weekend. On eBay, returns are a little more frustrating, but I offer free returns. I know people say you can say no returns, but it can affect your top rated seller status. And I used to offer no returns, and then buyers would put in PayPal. What's it called? When they challenge the disputes, they put in PayPal disputes and stuff like that. And I just kind of gave up with that. So I just change it to free returns. I try to make my stuff as accurate as possible in listings, but it happens in business. I mean, it's just something you got to deal with. I don't get a lot of returns, but when they happen, you just got to roll with it and deal with it. So, man, my Instagram is blowing up. All right, let's list this sweater. Cross-posting it to Poshmark. Hey, no. I accidentally got an extra t-shirt in that. There we go. Sometimes I scroll too fast with my finger and it accidentally selects another picture in my phone. Category men's, sweaters, crew neck. Whoo! There we go. Green and yellow. All right, I actually have to go back and revise the listing on eBay because I think I actually, when I did sell similar, I left the men's size large in the title, and I got to change that to medium. I sure did. It's hard to multitask. Make sure it's in the description too. Medium. All right, there we go. Let's revise that, put it on Depop, and then move on. Thoughts on free shipping or charging? I think it depends on the item. If the sell-through rate is really high and there's a lot of competition, I don't have a problem offering free shipping. I usually only offer free shipping on super lightweight stuff where it only costs a couple bucks, and super expensive, like heavy items. Like if I'm selling a Ronco rotisserie oven, most people, and speaking of Tommy, I was just about to mention him. What's up, Tommy? How's it going, man? Most people use calculated shipping on the big items. So for example, like a Ronco really only costs me about $20 to $25 average to ship anywhere in the country. If it's close to me, usually less than that. People are using calculated shipping, and for a Ronco, it's showing like from California to me with calculated shipping is like $120 to ship a Ronco. So what I do is I just raise my price and then I offer free shipping on that because I know it's only going to cost me like $20 to ship. So because I've shipped so many of them, I know how it works. So yeah, shout out to Tommy because I learned about the flat rate shipping from him. So, but on those items, like I will do free shipping because I know I can get a sale faster by doing a one-up on my competition because their shipping is just out of control. Now, as far as all my other items, I recommend Tommy's method or suggestion is doing flat rate shipping. So for like t-shirts, I normally charge $4.99. For shoes, I do a flat rate of usually $9.99 or $10.99. Electronics, I usually do like a flat rate of $14.99, somewhere around there. Heavier items, $19.99. So, once you've sold something enough, you know how it works. Like a Rock Band set, a Rock Band guitar, I usually do flat rate of like $12.99 for stuff like that. Let's go, baby! Thanks, Tommy, for the $4.99 super chat. Really appreciate it. I think you came in right when I was revising a listing on eBay, so it looked like I was really tired or not engaging, but I was revising a listing that I messed up on, and I didn't want to forget about it, so I had to go back in and revise it. But I appreciate the $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Sweaters starter. I'm cross-posting this to Depop right now. So yeah, I think that the shipping thing is kind of tough because I have tried a little bit of everything and I haven't really seen one method be like significantly increasing my sales. I don't have enough Ronco rotisseries that are free shipping, calculated shipping, and flat rate to know exactly which one is the best method. But I do believe that you can get a one-up on your competition in certain categories by offering free shipping. But for example, if you buy a pair of shoes for $10 and the average selling price is $39.99 and you're selling yours for $29.99 free shipping or $39.99 free shipping, after shipping, fees, and cost of goods, you're not really making that much money. So you would have to list for $49.99 free shipping, if that makes sense. That's how I would do it if I was offering free shipping on shoes. I would charge $10 more than what the average sold price is, and instead of charging for shipping, I would just basically build it into the listed price. So Colby said, I learned a valuable lesson with selling on global shipping. Exclude Guam on big heavy items. It cost $51 to send a wetback to Guam. Thank God profit was good enough. Tommy said, I don't know the correct answer to this. He said Guam is not global shipping. That's why it's a U.S. territory. Global shipping goes to Kentucky. So I'm not sure what the correct answer is there. So I don't want to say the wrong thing. Angie Resells, what's up? Thanks for stopping by. Shopaholic just made burgers. Nice. We're having chicken wings tonight. So I've had that with Puerto Rico, though. Like I've sold something to Puerto Rico, like a boombox, and it was like $74 for me to ship a boombox to Puerto Rico. And that's where the flat rate shipping falls short in those categories, is because flat rate shipping doesn't always work, but it works most of the time. Yeah. Also turn off Puerto Rico and Guam, for example, but I didn't have that set up. So yeah. All right, that's cross-posted. Now time to do a vintage surf style jacket windbreaker. I found one at Goodwill the other day. It's really cool. I'll turn my brightness down like Colby suggested and see if I can show you this one that I'm about to list. One of the cooler items that I've picked up recently. If you've never seen these are really popular. Gosh, I can't get it to focus. Tried turning down my brightness, but anyway, just look it up on eBay. Surf Style is a really cool, like, surfing windbreaker, really bright neon colors. And I've sold them multiple times before for anywhere from $40 to $60, depending on condition and size. So yeah, I always pick these up. I paid $4 for it at Goodwill. And mine is a really good size. It is one size fits all, but it's like an XL. So it's a really good size. So there's a recent sold for $42 plus shipping. I'll probably list mine for $49.99. So Puerto Rico is the same as Texas. Wow. Shipping to Hawaii first class is still under $4 last time I sent a card. Very cool. I ship first class generally to all territories, and heavy stuff gets turned off. Yeah, I need to like edit my eBay stuff like that. I need to really go in there and do that, but I have not. I'm normally making enough profit on something that even if I have to eat the shipping a little bit to like the US territories, it's still worth the sale to me. So, all right, let's get this surf style listed. Vintage jacket, purple windbreaker. One size fits all. All right, let's list this puppy. This is why it's all in there, man. It's all in there. And mine's made in the USA too, so that's nice. Some of them are made in Pakistan and other countries like that. Mine is made in the good old US of A, baby. United States. 1/4 zip. Condition is very good. Got to get this listing done, baby. That's what we do on these lives. It may seem like, do you like buy it now or bid? I don't run hardly any auctions. I run maybe one auction per 1,000 items. Yeah, Bluegrass Picker, that's great. I just sold a Wii bundle for $129 on Mercari. That's awesome. I just recently sold one on Facebook Marketplace for $139. So it just depends. You just never know where it's going to sell, but cross-posting definitely helps for sure. All right, cross-posting or putting this on eBay and then putting it on Poshmark and Depop. 53 people still hanging out. Tim said, yeah, well, I sold it for $149. I spy a Wii Fit board. Yeah, this was in a bundle I picked up yesterday on Facebook Marketplace, and I'm actually already making some of my money back on it. I picked up a Wii bundle on Facebook Marketplace for $75, and I separated it into 5 different listings because there was a lot of stuff. And I paid $75 for everything, and just this one item will make me back my entire $75. This is sealed, brand new, with the Nintendo seals still on the top and bottom, never opened. Wii Motion Play with the controller, and then I got a Wii with Wii Sports, 2 remotes, the nunchucks, the sensor, all sorts of stuff. And then I got GoldenEye with the golden remote, so that was a separate listing. And then I got the Wii Fit board with Wii Fit, so I put that as a separate listing. But the best deal was yesterday. A friend of mine is moving, and he had a bunch of video games that he wanted to sell me. I'll have a YouTube video coming out on it soon. I'm actually going to be picking up some bigger stuff from him next week. I bought some video games from him. I shared it on my Instagram story. And at the top of the box, there was Conker's Bad Fur Day, and that's like $100 game. And I paid $100 for all the games. So that one game made me all my money back. I listed it last night, and I already sold it, shipped it out. But the bolo that I didn't even know was in there is this game right here. Come on, focus. Bomberman 64, the second attack. Come on, focus. Why won't you focus? Anyway, look up Bomberman 64, authentic cartridges, and this is an authentic one. This is like a $250 Nintendo 64 game. I thought it was the original Bomberman, and then when I pulled it out and it was Bomberman, I almost had a heart attack. I was like, no way. So yeah, I've got a $250 Nintendo 64 game in that lot, and I've already made my investment back from selling Bomberman, or from selling Conker's Bad Fur Day yesterday. So yeah, I'm doing really good. And I got 2 Nintendo 64s, a Wii, an original Nintendo, an Xbox 360, a bunch of controllers, games, like all sorts of stuff. I paid $100 for all of it. And so one game, I made all my money back already. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to making some big profits. I should probably be able to pull about $800 out of that bundle of the video games that I paid $100 for. So men's jackets, windbreakers. All right, guys, I'm probably going to be finishing up in a little bit here. Going to go spend some time with the family. We're going to eat dinner soon. If you have any questions, I'll probably hang out for about another 10 minutes or so, finish a couple more listings. And let me know if you have any questions in the chat. Appreciate you guys hanging out. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Hope you make some money. Hope you find some good stuff. Give it to Osborne a thrift. He'll sell it for $500. Yeah, you're not wrong. So, mindless picks and flips. What's up? How's it going? Appreciate you guys stopping by. I saw that listed on your eBay last night and was so surprised. Are you stalking me, Tim? It won't focus because it has a short attention span. Corny jokes. Short attention span. I got it. Have I got my shed insulated? No, I was actually at Lowe's today looking to insulate my shed. So I'm going to hopefully be getting that done next week, and I'll be making an update video about it. Shed's going great. I love it. It is the best decision I made for my business. Getting out of a storage unit and moving into a shed in my backyard. I am pumped, and I wouldn't have it any other way. It was definitely the best decision for my business. So, category. Sorry, my nose is so itchy. Subcategory, windbreakers, surf style. Hey, that brand is on Depop. That's interesting. I'm going to list this a little higher on Depop because I think I can pull a little bit more money out of Depop for this item because it's just a cool vintage item. So we'll see. Do you know how to spot original and fake games? Yes. There are many ways to check for real versus fake games. One is there's on the back of the sticker, there's a little indented number stamp. And on the real cartridges right here, again, you won't be able to see it. But if you look at my eBay listing for the Bomberman game, it's on there. That indentation should be on there. And then the seal, there's like this little Nintendo logo with the gold seal. The E on Game Boy games and Nintendo 64 games, the E should be like a certain way. I don't want to tell you the wrong one, but on N64 it should look like this. And then I think on Game Boy, it's actually the opposite. Correct me if I'm wrong, if anybody knows. And then this part right here, the actual cartridge, should be like usually a brownish color, and the fake ones are more like a pearly tan glossy color. And there's a couple other ways to tell. The screws in the back, they should be the like the Game Boy, or not the Game Boy, like the Nintendo. Nothing is going to focus on this, but these very specific screwdriver bits for these screws. There's quite a few ways to tell. There's lots of YouTube videos on how to tell. You can look them up on YouTube and see. Man, my Instagram is just crazy. I have a Wii bundle on Mercari for $120, and someone just messaged me and said, I'll buy Wii Sports for $10. Pass. Z-Man Flips, what's up, brother? The really rare ones, I always check the board. People, yeah, I even took the board. If you look at my main picture on eBay, I opened this up and took a picture of the board so that you can see it in the listing. It's very clear that it's a real authentic cartridge. So that's awesome, Sandy. Congratulations and best of luck to you on your shed. I follow a bunch of eBays and check their new listings every day. It gives me bolos. Nice, Tim. That's a great idea. You know to check the SNES one for the chip, right? Yeah, on the inside of like the green part of the cartridge, there should be a like a microchip or black. I think it's black chip. There's a way to tell on the SNES games too. I'm not no video game expert by any means, but I sold an item on Mercari? No. No, it must be an old notification. All right. Wow. That's a lot of notifications on Instagram. All right, I'm going to do one more listing here, and then I think I'm going to hop out for the day. I just wanted to get on here live, motivate you guys on Friday to get some listings done and put in some work. I hope you guys find some good stuff. Have a good weekend. Obviously, like I said, I'm going to do another listing first, so don't hop out just yet. But just wanted to motivate you guys, do a couple listings myself, get a little bit of work done, and answer any reseller questions. So I did not. Nope. I am not good with Pokemon stuff, especially the restocks. Colby didn't list anything. I forgive you, Colby. All right. King Kameha Hawaiian shirt. I found a really cool Hawaiian shirt the other day. Thanks to Tropical Flipper, I've been more prone to trying to pick up Hawaiian shirts because the guy sells like 40 Hawaiian shirts a day. So I've been trying to look them up. Gonna head off. Thanks for doing a live. It helped distract me from listing. Thanks, Tim. Appreciate you always stopping by. Guys, go subscribe to Osborne to Thrift if you're not already. Tim is killing it. He's like on a 50,000, almost 50,000 90-day total on eBay. And he is just a reselling machine. And he sells a lot of stuff that most people wouldn't even touch. So if you need some motivation for new things to list, go subscribe to Tim's channel. Waited for 2 hours at Target. It was worth it. I don't know when my drops are. Do I have a team or am I alone? I'm a one-man show. I do everything by myself. Thank you for letting me hang out with all of you cool kids. Sandy, you are more than welcome to hang out. We are all cool kids. You're welcome to be a part anytime. Very good. No rips or stains. Put in the measurements. 20 by 28. Try to keep my listing descriptions simple and to the point so they don't waste time. Especially with clothing items. Don't get hung up on too many listing descriptions. Just say if it's clean, if there's any rips or stains that you need to point out, if it's dated, if there's certain things that need to be described about the colors, and then put the measurements. I think putting the measurements definitely helps with clothing if you are a clothing reseller. Just get to know the person who stocks the shelves. Yeah, I'm sure that would help. I'm so hungry. I can't wait to eat dinner tonight, guys. I'm going to tear up some chicken wings. Chicken wings. Andrew, thanks for stopping by. Have a great weekend. Hope you make lots of sales. I might be going live with Bob Dabber later to auction off some vintage t-shirts on Instagram if anybody wants to swing by. Can't make any promises, but if you follow me on Instagram, you might see me live tonight. Whoops, that's a button shirt. Casual button-down shirts. Brand. King Kameha. It's not a brand on Poshmark. Well, that stinks. All right, this is going up on Depop, and then I think I'm done for now, guys. If you have any questions, leave them in the chat before I sign off. If there's any videos you want to see me put out on YouTube, types of videos you want to look for, let me know as well. Casual shirts. All right, I'm going to just double check. I think I got to add something to my listing here on Poshmark that I didn't do properly. That's my stomach growling if you can't hear it. $45 people. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button on the way out. Go subscribe to everybody else that's been in the chat. Tommy, Baldy Pal Picking, Colby, Tim, Tommy Bernard, Bluegrass Picker. All of you guys, if you're still in here. I have some super unique biker embroidered button front vintage top with a 1955 patch on it. Any ideas how to price? No tags. If you cannot find something similar in comps, my recommendation is always list high and slowly lower your price. You can always, if you list too low and it insta sells, you can't take it back, but you can always start high and slowly lower your price until you find that right buyer. Certain things like that sometimes can take a long time, but there's usually always a buyer that's willing to pay for something like that. That's very unique. So, list it for what you think it could go for, 200, 300, 500. Put it for 500, buy it now, free shipping, and see if you get any watchers. Send out some offers to watchers if they come in, and then slowly lower it if they don't. So Designs Laura, you're coming in right towards the end, unfortunately. I'm finishing up this listing, and then I'm heading off to dinner with the family. But thanks for stopping by. All right, guys. That last item is fully listed. I need some water. My throat is dry. I should have brought some in here. All right, guys. Well, anyway, thanks so much. I appreciate you hanging out. I hope you got some listings done, or I hope I was able to entertain you or keep you occupied for this last hour of hanging out. I normally don't do a lot of lives, so I figured I would just pop in and say hi to the people. So I appreciate you guys. Have a great weekend. Find some good stuff. Make some big sales. Get those listings done. Don't have death piles. Stay positive. Love your neighbor. Return your shopping cart. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace, money.